Okay, should be up and running. I wanted to be on like half an hour ago, but shit happens. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna get everything in. Fortunately, I guess the nice thing about me not having streamed for a while is I'm not super worried about people clawing their way into the chat the moment that I get on. Which is kind of nice, actually. So let's set up the Twitch. Let's set up the other YouTube live, the vertical, which is currently set to the face cam. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Probably like straighten up for that so I don't look crazy. Put that away. There we go. And should I go to politics or should I go to Satisfactory on Twitch? Yeah, let's go to Satisfactory on Twitch and just happen to do political rants maybe once in a while. Not really. I need to get away from politics, to be honest. But sure. So we'll go under the Satisfactory tab. I still don't really know how to use the tabs effectively on Twitch, if I'm entirely honest. But hey, you know, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, monetize that. And we'll get the other one up. My apologies if I'm sweaty as hell, by the way. Can't swear in the first 2 minutes or YouTube is going to demonetize me. Not that it really matters. This video is not going too far. But gotta make sure. Let's see. Get the title set up. Get this going. Okay, get the Twitch. Get the YouTube vertical. I'd love to get Facebook out at some point. I'd love to get the Facebook up at some point. But you know what? I'm still playing with some settings real fast. And probably will be for a little while, so let's not worry about it too much. One day, I'll worry about it. Okay. Alright, the YouTube vertical is up. YouTube horizontal is up. Thank you so much for watching, by the way. And Twitch is up too. I'm just going to trust that everything's up at that point. So, thank you so much for being here. I am happy to see each and every one of you guys. Real quick before we do this, though, I will admit I'm running a little bit behind. Oh, it's Saul. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I will admit I'm running a little bit behind, so I'm currently eating my breakfast right now, and I didn't get a fork, which would have been smart to do. I don't claim to be smart. Why am I the streamer here? But we're gonna watch some funny videos about Chicago's current budget crisis, and then get into some Satisfactory because it's just funny. I like watching a city fall apart. Is that wrong? Does that make me a bad person? It probably does, doesn't it? To like just being like, oh, I love watching a city just fall to its knees as it's just, oh man, it's not even like a Democrat thing. It's just like, I don't know. It's funny watching a big city in America just get brought down by sheer incompetence. I'm gonna get a fork. That'd be smart. Hope everything's going all right with you, by the way. All right. So last I had checked, wisdom tooth removed. Ooh. I'm wishing you the best. That's brutal. Wisdom teeth are hard. I had mine removed super early on, but like so early, we're worried about them growing back. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. That's rough. Best of luck to you. Let's see. Can we do Firefox instead? Yeah, we can. Perfect. Wait, no. But that... Wait, that should be above it. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to really adjust that. Alright, anyway. Not the first time. Yeah, no, usually, I mean, given your age, I'm sure this can't be the first time you've had him removed. There's no way they grew him for the first time. That's rough, though. I had mine. Mine were fully formed when I was 12 and they had to be yanked out. But fortunately, I was young, so, like, they justified... Well, I mean, I was young, but I was also, like, big for my age. So they were able to use, like, all, like... I got the good drugs. So I didn't even feel it. It was fine. Also like to watch the Random Chaos. Nice. Dude, hell yeah. Random Chaos for the win. We're not going to watch any of the channels that are just specifically, like, crapping on Chicago in order to crap on Chicago, including Asmongold, who now, it seems his entire career is watching Cash Jordan videos. The Peter Santinello videos actually are really good. If you want to find a better view of Chicago, if you want to know what I'm complaining about, he talks to a couple of, like, really in-the-know natives here. One's a constitutional attorney, a couple guys on the street, all over the city. He has a really great job. I wish his video on the rest of Illinois had been as comprehensive, but he gives, like, 1 hour to the rest of the state, and he just goes, like, I think 20 miles into the suburbs, and that's about it, into the farmland. It's really good, though. This is Chicago propaganda, which is fine. I mean, I expect these propagandize about themselves, but man, Chicago's never been good at it. Cash Jordan, shitting all over Chicago. And as much as I like Cash Jordan, I'm also like, fuck you, man. Like, I'm in this state. I get to shit on Chicago. Like, you're a New Yorker. Fuck off. News. Oh, the Hassan Minaj interview. Because JB is about a decade behind political commentary, so he went to one of Jon Stewart's lapdogs, former proteges, who's not even particularly funny. I think Hassan didn't do well for a reason. Looks like what in that one video? No, not in Chicago. They wouldn't be that color. Let's see. What else is going on there? There's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, this thing about the property taxes. That's right. So now they're going to raise property taxes. Every fucking leader in Chicago always promises they won't raise property taxes. But it looks like it, not saying it is. Sure, okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's check out some ABC7.
The mayor is downplaying the idea of raising taxes, which is not a surprise because no politician wants to talk about hiking any taxes unless or until there's no other option. But given the pushback from the city council last year, it's setting the stage for a major budget battle this fall. The mayor lost a bitter battle over raising property taxes last year when the projected budget deficit was not as bad as the one he is now facing, and it may not get any better during this upcoming budget season.
I don't think Chicagoans trust the mayor with the checkbook, frankly, and I think that introduction of a property tax increase will get pushed back really hard. The residents of the 13th Ward have no appetite for a property tax increase.
During an unrelated news conference, the mayor tried to walk back the comments of his chief financial officer about a property tax increase being likely.
We have a working group that is coming up with a lot of ideas. Some of those ideas have been already pushed through my administration for us to contemplate. It's still too early to determine what our ultimate package will look like.
The mayor could opt for the automatic property tax hike that is tied to inflation but capped at 5%, which could provide him some political cover, but that may not lessen the pushback from Alders.
We need to see where we're going to cut in this budget. And residents cannot continue getting squeezed out with taxes and fees. We're tired of that. They're always feeling the burden. and it's not going to be with property taxes.
Last year, the mayor floated a $300 million property tax hike, but the city council shot that down 50-0. He tried reducing it to win votes, but eventually was forced to drop the idea altogether.
So it's
Yeah,
a
they
flat
took out a
no.
high-interest loan.
And the mayor hasn't proved otherwise.
Terrible idea.
He hasn't come first with a list of reforms. It's just spend, spend, tax, tax. And they I believe the residents of the city of Chicago are done with that.
Budget season may not really heat up until after the city council's
This
August.
is the worst part of being in the Midwest. I have high taxes and corn sweats. It's terrible. It's awful. Awful. Ah. It's the worst time. Thank you for your input, Pug. I do appreciate it. You could have commented over on YouTube. I would have seen it. Unless it didn't come up. I hope that's not the problem. Well, I'll check it later. I mean, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't, That might be true from a certain perspective. I don't know. It's looking to abolish Really? Ohio is. I'd heard talk about that over in Florida, but I didn't know Ohio was considering it. I'm surprised they're in a good enough financial position they can even consider that. I hope that they're bringing... I mean, Ohio, along with every other Midwest city, could be incredibly wealthy if they decided to bring back more manufacturing, like, en masse. Whether or not they will, who knows. In fact, they more than likely won't. But if they did, they'd be doing really, really well. I hope that they decide to do that. Or it could just be that they decided, like a lot of states, especially with young people not being able to, like, you don't have that base of middle-class Americans who are, you know, going to be continuously paying into these mortgages for the next 30 years, guaranteed, you know? The economy is just too up in the air. So it could be that a lot of states are just deciding that property taxes are not a viable solution, you know? It's not a viable revenue stream going forward. I mean, the whole reason the 2008 crash happened was because, you know, there was too much faith in mortgages as, you know, a guaranteed source of income that you could build an entire financial portfolio off of. Now, if things are finally flipping, then, well, I guess it's one more reason we're moving out of the postmodern age definitively. Ohio's booming, I guess. I guess. What an Ohio thing to say. Ohio's booming, I guess. What an Ohio thing to say. I love that. That's great. Fourth highest revenue behind Virginia, New York, California, maybe fifth. I find that hard to believe. I'm not going to lie. I find it hard to believe Virginia's the third highest in revenue. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Thank you so much for the subscription, by the way. I love pugs, too. I believe that's who it was. Welcome back, by the way. Sorry for being gone for like a month with my internet turned off, and then I was gone for a couple of days. I was sitting a couple of friends' cats, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. But I'm back, planning to be here at 2 p.m. every day. I was late, literally today, but I was also meal prepping, so hopefully that helps out in the next couple of days. I don't know. My biggest priority is just if I fuck up or I don't make it one day, or if I fall off the horse, my biggest priority is just getting back on the horse as opposed to beating myself up for it for extended periods of time. Because that just leads to me not wanting to come back and stream sooner. I'm surprised. South Carolina is moving to zero income tax. I mean, state, but like the Fed is still like 15% on income tax. The state doesn't even take in that much money on income tax. So that's not super surprising. Maybe wrong, but it was higher than I once thought, remembering half-heard news article. Let's look it up. I'm curious. Please don't think I'm doing that in some sense of like, I want to prove you wrong. No, like I am genuinely curious about this. We should take a look at that. I am curious. What was the metric you were trying to look for? It was like Ohio. Let's look at GDP first. GDP is a good sort of all around. It's not great. We'll go to Wikipedia is usually good for raw numbers. Institute an income tax. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh. All right. No, Wikipedia, I don't want to give you money. You're too politically biased, and also I don't have any money to give you. Ohio is 20th largest, ahead of Switzerland. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, where does it rank on the states? 7th and... Okay. according to 2022, so a couple years behind, but these metrics do take a while. I need fact checked. Okay. I mean, we're not gonna, I don't want to phrase this as like, we're gonna fact check everybody. Who cares? We're just trying to look at something interesting. So as of 2022, Ohio's GDP was $822 billion. I guess we're going to round up $823 billion, with making it the 7th in the nation behind Pennsylvania, ahead of Georgia. That seems like a more fitting place for Ohio. Still very impressive. I mean, they're still in the top 20%. I mean, being in the top 10 of 50 is still huge. I mean, when Texas, California, and New York, Florida are all on that list, that's still massive, you know. By 2016, state wasn't in the top 10 for job growth. That wasn't surprising. I don't know. How is it doing lately, though? I'm kind of curious. As of January, top 10 employers in Ohio as of January 2023. Don't call me that. Shut up. We talked about this. We talked about this. That's only between us. That's only in DMs. What are their biggest ones? Cleveland Clinic Foundation. No surprise. Wow. 7 of the 10 top employers in Ohio are all in the medical sector. That's interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. I'm going to try to move this for the people who are in the vertical so they can see, too. Interesting. I guess we shouldn't be surprised by that. That's true of a lot of Midwest states. It's true in Minnesota. I think it's true in Illinois now, too. Fucking big pharma, man. It's just shipping in tons and tons of shit. Everyone's got to pay for expensive treatments for issues with their body that are self-inflicted. It's just huge. Hospitals Health, Mercy Health Partners, Ohio Health, ProMedica, Cincinnati Children's Hospital, Kettering Health. Wow. Their biggest employer is 7 out of 10. Dude, so apparently, dude Flagrant, if you want to get a leg up, Cleveland Clinic is world-renowned for heart care? Maybe. Like, if you want to get a good job, apparently you need to get in good with the hospitals. Like, I think that's what we're learning here. Like, you got to get in good in the health sector if you want to make Ohio work. Other employers, let's see, not headquartered. Okay, so these are the ones, not a single one is health. For all the top employers that are not based in Ohio, not a single one is health. That's very interesting. Almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are retail. I guess that's not surprising. You know, Walmart, Amazon, you know, they're going to be in top 10 pretty much across the nation. Home Depot, Target, Lowe's, and Giant Eagle. I've never heard of that. Oh, it's just their grocery store? I've never heard of that. Based in founded in Pennsylvania. Interesting. Okay. JP Morgan. Yeah, I guess that shouldn't be surprising. By the way, we will switch over to Satisfactory in a second here, but I'm always down for a good rabbit hole. This is very interesting. I mean, I guess I'm seeing a lot of good signs with Ohio here. That's awesome. It worries me that, like, 7 out of their 10 top employers based in Ohio are all in the health field. And I gotta be honest, you know, I'm still a big believer in, I guess in this regard, I kind of fall under the category of, like, the old school Democrats. It's like, you want to talk about getting people healthy. Like, first and foremost, let's talk about, like, getting them outside more, you know? Like, let's talk about getting them, you know, to not be sitting inside. Giant Eagle is like halfway between a Meijer and Trader Joe's. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. We have kind of knockoff stuff here. Here, County Market has a knockoff that's kind of the same thing, where it's like half grocery store, half like bougie boutique deli / grocery store. Yeah, County Market, or I guess County Market is now Neiman Foods, which was their parent company, but now they're being rolled into just being Neiman's. They have their own version. I forget what it's called. That's like their version of like a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods, but leaning a little more toward the grocery store side. I forget what it's called. Harvest Market. Yeah, it's called Harvest Market. That's our version that we have here, at least in my city. And then there are also Trader Joe's up in Chicago. They're pretty big up there. Giant Eagle seems like a thing to avoid, not a place to look for food. Hey, Giant Eagle nests probably have a lot of good food in them. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, Pug, also your name gets to be on screen now. Nice, congratulations. We'll see if you make it into a video. Ohio has a lot of fat people. Healthcare is huge. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, that's... It's true here, too. Like, I'll shit on Ohio, but it's no less true here where I am in Illinois. It's all across the Midwest, you know? Massive amounts of money spent on healthcare for issues with our bodies that are ultimately self-inflicted. Sedentary lifestyle, not going outside, not exercising, eating garbage every day, you know, not drinking enough water, drinking 1,000 calories a day in soda and sugary beverages. Basic things we could change, but it's big business, you know? So that does kind of worry me, especially if RFK... I mean, RFK has got 3 more years. You know, if we manage to pass, like, a federal soda tax, or any number of... Try to get more dyes out, have a few more EU-style, like, sugar... Like, EU-style rules to, like, limit the amount of sugar you can put in stuff. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think that most people would complain about it and then get over it in about 30 seconds because the Coke in the EU doesn't taste that different. Or the Pepsi, I guess, because Ohio's still pretty poor. No offense, I drink Pepsi. But yeah, no, I mean, it worries me whenever a state's largest employers are also all based on, like, the bad decisions of the populace in general. And that's true in a lot of places, but that does kind of worry me about Ohio. But I guess now you know what industry you need to get in good with if you want to make some money. You got to get into medicine, apparently. You got to become like a nurse. You got to get a become an anesthesiologist, I think. I think that's like 2 years. You distribute the anesthetic on behalf of the company. And you make, like, big fucking money doing that. Maybe that's what you gotta do. Or do liposuction. What does that require? I have no idea what kind of medicine that requires. Royal Crown Cola is the only cola for me. You fucking redneck. You probably smoke Pall Malls, too. Fucking drinking Royal Crown Cola, you fucking redneck. Fucking meth smoker going out in fucking bumfuck Ohio. Let's play some fucking Satisfactory. Let's play some fucking Satisfactory. What are we doing here? Let's play. Y'all, you're tripping at this Royal Crown soda. Royal Crown Cola. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Anesthetics, hell yeah. That's how you get cocaine and ether. I mean, and a big paycheck as well, which is the part we could focus on. But hey, you know, cocaine. You know, cocaine's great. Cocaine is an effective weight loss supplement. They should start giving that out to all the fat people in Ohio. All right. What the hell were we doing? Oh, we were building a coal factory. Okay. We need to start making copper sheets. Ooh, this thing is still loading. Okay. So. Each of these... Okay, these need, we need some time for the water pressure to catch up. Because I'm assuming this tank is probably still filling. Yeah. Is this one still filling? Yeah, this tank is still filling. Once this tank is full, should be in a minute or two, this one will start filling in that one, and then we'll have a backup. Because we should be pulling out 240 cubic meters of water per minute, and each of these is consuming 45, which puts us at 180 cubic meters of water being used per minute, so we should have more than enough. There's also, I happen to remember, there's 120 coal being pulled up, but our conveyor belt can only move 60, and we're going to need a lot of iron plates in order to get up to a higher level. So currently we're producing the exact, well, we're carrying the exact amount of coal that we need along this conveyor belt. I guess there's not much else to do then, aside from just wait for the water pressure to catch up. This one, is it full by now? Oh no, oh god. What's up with the water pressure? It should be way better. Is it not? What's going on here? Does it need more? Oh, head lift. Okay. Can I just, like, move this down a little bit further, actually? Because these things should give, like, a 10... These pumps by themselves should give, like, a 10-meter head lift. So can I just take that one pump and just move it a bit further down? No, that way. Let's move it up there. And see how that goes. It's definitely, I mean, from here it definitely is. Seems to be. Is this co-op? It is. I will warn you now, though, I will probably never play co-op in this game. If only because it's my factory. Now, I'm going to be honest, with factory building games and, like, building games where, like, your base is meant to do something, the stream is choppy. The game is being really choppy right now. Honestly, was it being choppy when we were just, like, talking? Because the game is being really choppy. And it might just need some time to load. That is some lag. Audio's smooth, though. Okay, interesting. Well, I can tell you, like, I'm watching the game in person and it's being choppy. So it's definitely not... Well, I mean, I don't know about definitely not the stream. I don't know. I'm still playing with some settings. I only just realized I was streaming at a super low bit rate. Okay, so when we were... Okay, so only the game is being choppy, not the full stream. But now moving like PowerPoint. Interesting. Man, what is with this game? This game does not have... This game never has a great time when I stream it. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta turn the graphics down? Oh boy, yeah. But now moving like a PowerPoint. Yeah, it's having some trouble here too. Interesting. Okay. The weekend? Hell yeah. We'll see you then. Oh boy. Guild Wars 2 base game is free. Maybe I should switch over to a game that's a little bit simpler to render. Ooh, shit, there's a slug down there. Oh, I want that. Wait. Hang on. One sec, guys. One sec. Ha! Parachute, bitch. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up. We'll figure it out. What? We're fine. Oh wow, this is really choppy. This is definitely not just the stream. This is my game. It is not good. How do I get back up? Okay. So that's not good. Why don't we see if we can... There we go. Guild Wars 2 base game's free. Ooh, check it out. It's just laggy. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, again, it's being laggy for me too. Let's leave it for a bit and see if it catches up. If not, in a couple of minutes, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch over to something a little more simple to render. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, that was really bad. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's just laggy. No, that's exactly... I don't know why that's happening on my end. That's so fucking weird. I'll try restarting the game here in a sec. Yeah, it's being super laggy for me, too. And I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay. Let's try closing that down. Let's close it down. Shut it down! and I'll head back to it in a sec. Now, oh, yeah, I'm being laggy too. Definitely. Let me try to fix something, because this, I think it has some issues. FPS. Oh, I am also at 30, at 60, I think I'm also trying at 60 FPS instead of 30. Maybe I just shouldn't even try that. Oh no, did the camera just stop working? Oh, I think it did. Wait, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Oh no! Oh well. It just went good for a moment. Let's see. Wait, 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 wait. Come on. Well, Saul, what are you expecting? Like, it wouldn't be a New Memphis stream if something didn't go horribly wrong. Come on. What are you expecting? What do you think? You think things work around here? Come on. Come on. What are you doing? What are you even thinking? It's ridiculous. Expecting the stream to work or something. That's why I come here. Yeah. Well, welcome in. It's fun. It's a fun time here. Okay. You can still hear me, by the way, right? I thought it would reset and come back on. Maybe I just need to unplug the camera, plug it back in. Hang on. Well, let's try going back. Yes, Allie, I am dead, actually. I died. I speak to you now from purgatory. Welcome in. Everything is okay, except for the part where I died. But, you know, that's like normal for one of my stream, if I'm entirely honest. That's normal. That's an everyday occurrence. I'm not worried about it. I am genuinely surprised that my computer isn't, like, my camera isn't working harder. Come on, camera. I expect more from you. Monster drinks and snacks. Does that mean actual Monster Energy drinks or just like monster-sized drinks? Let me see. Okay, so I changed the frame rate in the middle of the stream and it's having some issues. Zomboid time. I don't know, do you guys want me to play Zomboid? I haven't been feeling Zomboid, but I'll give it a shot. I can't guarantee I won't quit in 5 minutes if I get bored or just, like, start to hate the game. But I'm down to play some Zomboid. Like, we could. Really? That's the best you got? That's the best you've got, camera? I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you, camera. Haven't touched Zomboid for a few months. I feel like a lot of people haven't. I feel like we all thought that it was going to be... I don't know. I thought that the new system, the new multiplayer was right around the corner, and it's just hasn't come up. Which feels kind of crazy, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. I really thought that it would be here sooner. It's kind of disappointing. In fact, it's very disappointing, quite frankly. It's really disappointing to see they haven't even bothered.